Paul, what's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Posted in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day. On some Dino.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. At the 34-yard line. Again, it's Henry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Flowers. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. Ravens lead at 7-0.
Next to score, Ravens 7, Jets nothing.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Alert! Alert! Let's go! Go!
They'll start on the ground. Hall. They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. Look at this Baltimore defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Hall again on second down. And a scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
70 Rangers, 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 119, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Sanders. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Able to power through. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
The tackle by Quincy Williams. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, shot. Yo. You change it.
Now Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Jackson now. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180. Sit hot. 180.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Boy, effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And this one too low.
and not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw again is Jackson. Underneath here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
To throw is Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Likely hauls in the quick slant. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Offense taking over for their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. He's got a man open. It's caught. Down the sideline he goes. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Connects on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Shoves him aside. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards in a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the play. Now it's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 32 that time.
That's good.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
180. 180. 180.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. And this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try to keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. Well, he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Drag him 60. Tap through 11. Tap through 11. 60 average. 60.
Throwing, Sanders. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Ready, break.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead is Hall. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And the throwing the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Cougar 1979 Broncos.
Sanders. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. The Ravens on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
No, we change it.
Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 48-yard line.
What is that? Report. Shot.
They'll toss it to Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's Jackson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and they're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way.
As Sanders has it pumped free, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Middle. Hey, report.
Now Jackson, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Flushed out right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because that quarterback Smokey and the Bandit Lair. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 60 Bucks. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates.
To throw now, here's Sanders. This one finds Wilson downfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
19 Lions. Cowboy 18. Pioneers. Trap 60.
Now Sanders. Going deep here for Taylor. That is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Sanders to throw. He finds Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Ready.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Come on, go.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball is out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
19 Lion, 18 Pioneer. Hurt. Trap 60. Ready.
A final shot before break. Sanders. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor as time expires in the first half. And the Jets get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Jets 14.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime,
they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
70 range. Curve 19. 18 Rattler.
Here's Sanders. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw is Sanders. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Good footwork at the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
3. 19 Tiger. 19.
They'll run with Allen. To about the 26 here. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action, here's Shedeur. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
This pass complete to Rucker. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, go street.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are back within a score. Now Folk for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Viking 18. Top row 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Paul ought to give up the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the two defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. He's still on his feet. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 59 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this good. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Folk connects on the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Oh, this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Final minute now of the third quarter. Running from the gun with Henry. Able to fight for about 4 yards there in the 13.
The way things have gone, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now Jackson. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On first and 10, it's Hall.
Bronco swing.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 3.
Ready? 68, Cowboy 8, 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Sanders. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, Jets.
Alert! Alert!
Running left, it's Hall. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Looking to throw. Sanders. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Hall. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Allen is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hopkins. It's a pickup on 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. With a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Sanders. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Sanders. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Okay,
now
ready?
hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And just shutting him off there. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This pass out wide the hall. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Then we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
To the left side, he's got the tight end Taylor. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can these guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Ready.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away.
Here we go, set. Hey, smash. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Jets 49, Ravens 35.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Jackson. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
13. Finish it up. Report. Yo.
Jackson. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Here's 1st and goal.
180. 180. Finish it.
Here's Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Ravens will line up.
Throwing, Jackson. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Jets 49, Ravens 41.
So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. He'll try and run. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Jackson to throw. They'll buy some time right. And this is going to be held in by the tight end, Andrews. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Escape into pressure right. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Jets, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7 and 4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2 and 9 now on the year.